On today's show, we're going to take our sweet dessert cream. We made a show with 2 back, and we're going to use that in a nice little dessert. Cream puffs. Simple little cream puffs. Delicious. Unbelievable. We'll make our dough. We're going to make our ganache, our chocolate ganache that goes on top of our cream puffs. And we've already got our sweet dessert cream made. Hey, welcome to Gourmet Fishing. I'm your host, David Murray. Let's go ahead and get started on our cream puffs right now. Let's go ahead and get started on our dessert, our little cream puffs. They are definitely delicious. Take a look at our ingredients. There's not a heck of a lot there for our dough. It's called pâte à choux or choux dough. We've got water right now, as you can see right there, starting to steam up and get ready to boil. That's what we're looking for. And then we've got a teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt. We've got half a cup or a full stick of butter. Got that kind of chopped up into smaller pieces. We've got a cup of flour and 4 eggs. That's it. So right now we're going to come in here. It's starting to boil. I'm going to add our salt. Grab me a spoon, our salt and sugar. Now I'm going to come in here with our butter and add that just like so. Now we're going to melt this butter and try not to let it boil too much, but we want everything to be melted and combined. I'm going to move you out the way for a second. So just like that. Heck yeah, man. Oh man, I tell you what, it looks like I think we've got everything melted and combined. Heck yeah, let's see here. I want that just to come, there it is, that's right to a boil. I'm going to take it off the heat. We're going to come in with our flour, drop it in just like that. Move that out of the way, and we're going to mix this together just like so. Heck yeah, check that out right there. Isn't that nice looking? It's going to come together here in a second. So we're going to come in and we're going to get that nice and combined just like that. Heck yeah, man. Wow. Oh, heck yeah. Just like that. Now this, here comes the fun part, because we're going to put this back on the heat a little bit, and we're going to begin to stir away just like that. And we're probably going to do this for 3-4 minutes. And what we're trying to do is to cook that flour and get it so that when we spin it around and stir it, that it separates from the side of the pan. It's kind of doing that now, but at the same time, it's going to leave a little bit of a film on the bottom of our pot, and that's when we know our choux dough is our pâte à choux dough is ready to be combined with our eggs. Heck yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Oh yeah, we're definitely pulling away from the sides of our saucepan. We've got this over medium heat, by the way, but not quite. Well, it's close, getting close to leaving a little bit of that film on the bottom, and I'll be happy when that happens, because my my arms are hurting. All right, I tell you what, I think that's about got it, and I don't know, hopefully you can see that there's a little bit of I guess you call it a film, but it's a little bit of that flour that's kind of sticking to the bottom of our pan. So I tell you what, that I think is good. Now I'm going to take it off. I'm going to let this cool for a couple of minutes before we put it in the old trusty KitchenAid and combine our eggs. Heck yeah. All right, I tell you what, it's been 2 or 3 minutes and it has cooled down a little bit. So now we're going to come over and make sure that's clean, make sure nothing's in there. And we're going to add our dough to our mixing bowl. Now you can do this, crunch the eggshells. You can hand incorporate the eggs if you want. I don't know. I like instant gratification, more or less. So anyway, we're going to come in with our mixer, make noise, add our paddle attachment. Let's see, where is that thing? Right, well, I don't know. There it is, okay. Just like so. Now, I'm going to try not to melt the little rubber feet on the bottom. We're going to come in and we're going to add 1 egg at a time until they're fully incorporated. So make some noise and beat up some eggs. So in we go. Whoop. 1 egg at a time. Just like that. And we're going to get this nice, where are you? Nice and incorporated. Heck yeah, look at that. Yes. Right, 2 more eggs. We got that one in there, and we are almost done with this. And then we get to put that dough, that pâte choux dough, into a piping bag, and we get to make little round cream puff, pre-cream puffers, I guess you could say. Heck yeah, just like that. And here's our last egg. Boom, just like that. Heck yeah. And we are almost there. Heck yeah, I tell you what. Come over here. You can't see me, I don't think. And we're going to scrape the sides down. So we're going to do this, and I'm going to come in and we're just going to scrape those sides down so everything kind of sort of plays together the way we want it. Heck yeah, just like so. Boom, boom. Back up and back to speed number 2. All right, I tell you what, I think we got it, y'all. Heck yeah. So we're going to come in, put that down, this down, move it out the way, just like so. Heck yeah. And then let's take a look at that dough right there. Heck yeah, see that? It's got a nice consistency to it, kind of pulls away. According to that little dinging noise, our oven is preheated to 402 degrees actually. So now we're going to come in here and we're going to place this in a piping bag with a real nice size tip on the end. Heck yeah. We've got our pâte choux dough in a 16-inch piping bag, and it's, that tip is a Wilton 1A, and we've got these little mats right here, little sil-pats or silicone mats that actually have, check that one out right there, heck yeah, got these little circles already kind of sort of imprinted into our pads. And let me get that out the way, a little piece of dough, and it's going to make it a little easier for us to try to keep all of our little cream puffs about the same size. Now, I will also come in with a, let's see, a little piece of parchment paper, kind of like that. Hopefully you can see that right there. Voila, see there? So you can kind of sort of see what we're doing. Well, see what I'm supposed to be doing. And we're going to come in here and make ourselves our little cream puffs. I think I am. What the heck's going on? There we are. So we're going to come in and get you right there. And I'm going to come in and just kind of do a little something like that. And we'll take care of that little point here in a minute. So don't let that bother you. So we're just going to come in. It takes a little bit of, I guess you could say, practice to kind of sort of get the feel of what you're trying to do. So we're just going to come in here and do this until we're done. Oh, heck yeah, man. Check that out right there. We got about 20. You probably can get 24 little cream puffs out of it as you want, but we got 20 of them right here. Now, we're going to take care of these little points. Got a little bit of water right here, and we're just going to kind of push those down so they don't, they do funny stuff when you cook them like that, and they just don't, I don't know, look right. So I'm just going to come in here and push that down just a tad. Heck yeah, just like that. All right, I tell you what, I think we got them all kind of sort of taken care of and got them a little bit more of a, I don't know what that thing looks like. I'm not sure. Sitting here trying to think in my head to tell you what that looks like, and I have no idea. So we're just not even going to talk about that anymore. So we just come in, get everything kind of sort of patted down. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, you know what? That's going to work just fine. Now, we come in and we're going to put this into a 400 degree preheated oven for about 35 minutes. Then turn it off we will crack the door open and then let them continue to finish their cooking. Heck yeah. Oh man, check that out right there. Look at them. They're done. They're ready. I'm going to do a dozen or so of these today. I've got the other 8 or so kind of hidden over there. I'm going to do something else with those. But man, there you go right there. I mean, you can kind of hear the hollowness, which is great because we're going to fill that up with our dessert cream here in a second. Tell you what we're going to do before we move on to that is we're going to make our glaze or our ganache. So I'm getting this cream just up to a boil. Pour it on top. Give it a little whisk. Get it nice, silky smooth. Heck yeah. Oh man, I tell you what, that is looking good. It is just a little more than a skull, I guess we'll say. Move that off the heat because we don't want it to, I don't know if you've ever had cream or milk get boiling, it'll go and whoop, and makes a heck of a mess. Now I'm going to come in with our cream, our hot cream, and we're just going to pour that right over our chocolate. That's 4 ounces of chocolate. Semi-sweet chocolate works just well, and that was about a half a cup of heavy cream. Now we're going to combine this. Now it's probably going to not look too good at starting off, but I tell you what, when it comes together, it's going to be a nice looking smooth sauce or glaze. Oh yeah, check that out. Heck yeah. Wow. Yes, sirree. We are almost ready to complete our little batch of yumminess of cream puffs. Heck yeah, check that out right there. Yes, sirree. We are there. It's cooled off a little bit because I can hold it. So I tell you what, right there, I think. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try not to make too much of a mess. I will do that, keep the whisk from dripping everywhere. But I tell you what, I think it's time for us to begin assembling our cream puffs. Heck yeah. All right, I tell you what, I'm coming in here and I'm making a little bit of a little cross, a little X, I guess you could say, on our cream puffs, and that's going to allow us to get our little tip into that little cross and help us do what we need to do. Now this is probably going to make a mess. It always seems to do. But see, we got that little cross. We've got this long piping tip, and I'm going to come in just like that and give this a nice little squeeze, and we're going to fill that up with some delicious dessert cream. We're going to do that for every single one. Heck yeah. Just like so. Oh yeah, starting to come out right there, as you can see. So, and it's going to start to make a mess. Oh man, I tell you what, we went ahead and all we did was about 6 of these guys. But check that out right there. Oh man. Yum yum. Yeah, that is going to be good in a second. We let that our ganache or our glaze cool down just a little bit. Man, check that out right there. Wow, these things are full of our delicious dessert cream. Heck yeah, man, check these things out. So we got our, oh no, we got away from me. There it is. Yep, boom. Just like that. What a mess. But I tell you what. Yum. There you go. Heck yeah. I'm gonna get this out the way. Voila. Just like that. Wipe my mouth. Ha! So, there we go. Wow. Check that out right there. We got ourselves beautiful little cream puffs. Heck yeah, man. Check that out right there. Oh, man. Yum, yum, yum. Gonna be good. But there you go. Those are our cream puffs that we filled with our dessert cream. Heck yeah, man. All right, boom, magically we've got a little bit of a little garnish going on right there. Heck yeah. Hey, for the recipe, check out the description down below. Also down there we'll have a link for the sweet dessert cream also. Hey, how about that right there? Vanilla cupcakes. Those are delicious too. And right, boom, right there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. It all does help. And until next time, God bless, and we'll see y'all soon.